What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day, bringing something less than special for you today. And what I mean by less than special is I'm bringing you a piece of crap. So let's just start by looking at this amazing sheath. Oh man, you won't find a better source of stiff nylon than this. Look at that clip. I mean, woo. Let's talk about it now. That's money. Okay, so shifted. So we are bringing you today MTech throwing knife, right? Now, this is made with the world's strongest 440 steel. It is absolutely a pleasure to look at and hold. This thing, okay, really it's awful. So what we have here is a double-edged, it's a full double-edged, it's fairly sharp, little throwing knife. And let's see, on the back, you guys are going to love this, all right? You guys are going to really dig this. It says 440 steel, USA design. Wait, that's not it. Because right under USA design are the words handcrafted in China. So, you know, the thing's made in China, but they wanted to let you know that somebody in the USA drew this on a piece of paper because, you know, it's innovative design work. This has never been done before. So I don't know exactly if it's full tang or not. You have this lanyard hole here, and I don't know if that is a pin into this, you know, thing, but this rubber molded super grip, which is going to start being used in all the high-end stuff, is what I'm hearing. It doesn't really let you know where the blade is. Now, being a throwing knife, it's very, very important for this to have a blood groove. So if you notice, both sides of the blade, look at that, we have a nice fuller, all right? Both sides, and it is wonderful. Now the steel, you can just imagine how strong this is. I mean, I could flex it with my fingers and my thumb. This 440 is no joke. This is exactly what knives are supposed to be made of. Pretend knives, generally. Normally I would go out and do a ton of tests with it, but there really aren't too many tests I can do with this. I'm not going to chop with it because it's going to be useless. I'm not going to do a drop test because it's a thrower. I know it's going to happen. I probably won't hit the 1-inch forest. And besides, today it's raining out there. It's cold. It's crappy. So what I'm thinking is, we just take this and we chuck it into something a little bit, and we see if the tip will hold up to throwing it. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe, if the gods are good to us, we can hurl this and get it to stick into something without snapping in half. Look at that, man! I can twist. I can twist the little handguard there. Feels like it's going to rip in my hand. But here's the good thing, boys and girls. If you want a thrower that you can use in a dartboard or something like that, this will actually do it. It's not the worst, but any kind of hard targets, any kind of stiff targets, throw in this. You may, you know, get some deviation in the tip. You may just crack the blade altogether, because it's that animalistic. But we're gonna go out there and we're gonna throw it into something cold and hard and see how it lasts. So again, if I had a cardboard setup, you know, a block of foam with cardboard target, this thing I could probably throw forever. You know, I bought this, it's between like $5 and $10. I bought this to go with a costume. Imagine that, a Halloween costume of like a Punisher type thing. And yep, it served its purpose as a costume piece. And now I want to see if we can chuck the hell out of my Let's Play dress-up knife. So I'm going to put on something warm, and we're going to go outside, and we're going to toss this guy. Let's go. All right, so I was on my way out to go throw it into something, and I figured, why not? Let's take a little time out and hit the 1-inch forest anyway, and see if this little guy. It's like 10 inches overall. I think it's a 5-inch blade. It should be sharp enough to at least cut through some of these, though. So let's see. All right, so it cuts. Let's see. Now, because it's double-edged, you don't want to put your thumb on top like normal. So to get a good grip, let's see. It's literally trying to fight to find an angle. It's skating across here. Now, let's see. All right. Well, it might not be a good chopper, but I can definitely see it as an emergency feather sticker. You know, you need to get a fire started. I guess that's not so bad, but let's keep going. Okay, our main purpose to be out here is to try to get this thing to stick. I'm gonna back way up because I should have enough faith in this thing. Oh, it's so light that the tip hit right into the tree and it didn't even stick in. Maybe I shouldn't have backed up so far. All right, here we go. Let's see. Well, it went in pretty good. No tip damage for my $5 to $10 costume jewelry. Oh, that one hit blade side and popped right out, y'all. All right, not so bad. So let's see what we have here so far. We have an intact blade sitting against the cold, hard surface. That one hit blade side too. I hope you're getting that. This thing literally hit the blade and just falls right out. You have to throw it pretty damn hard to get it to stick because of its lightweight. So, all right, that should be enough throws. That performed a little better than I thought. I know that if I was to do anything serious with it, especially any kind of prying, then I would be looking at a catastrophic knife failure. But I'll tell you what, this piece of crap, MTech, USA design, handcrafted in China, yeah, this little guy throws pretty well. I had one throw where it was my error, and I had a couple where, you know, the blade hit, but I just didn't throw it hard enough and it kind of bounced out. So that's my fault. I'm going to call that my fault. Even though the blade hit the tree, I'm going to say, you know what, I threw too soft. Maybe I should just man up. I mean, what can I say? This little piece of crap is a good thrower. So if you want to use this for dartboard throwing type stuff, or soft target throwing, things like that, I'll tell you what, for $5-10, it's an excellent little thrower. This is the first time I've ever thrown this knife. I bought it and put it with my costume stuff and just left it in a closet. And I just pulled it out recently thinking, yeah, you know what, why don't I go review this as a joke and see what happens. Well, I saw what happened. It chopped down a half-inch tree. It barely shaved. It made great feather sticking, or great feather sticks, and the thing flew through the air and stuck into a tree without damaging the tip and without ruining the edge. So, what are my final thoughts on this? It still sucks, I'm not gonna lie. However, it is great if you want to use it for a lightweight thrower. And that's exactly what it's designed to be. So if you want to buy one of these and use it for what it's meant to be, you are going to love this knife for the price. And that's it, right? That being said, I'm not angry that I bought this now. It's not too bad. So I'm going to live with the happiness and joy that this little badass can fly into a tree if I just chuck the shit out of it. All right, well, I am Donnie B all day, and until next knife.